Hello everybody, I am the Orca Theory, and we're going to take a little bit of a different format today for Gwent. Instead of going through the Scoiatel starter deck, the best way to try to explain the Scoiatel starter deck, and really the Scoiatel deck in general, is to just kind of play around with it. It is the single most versatile deck in all of Gwent. The variety of cards that you have, what you can do with those cards, it's a really, really good faction to play if you're unfamiliar with the game. As opposed to the Northern Realms or the Monster deck or the Skellige deck where you're kind of tied into certain strategies from the get-go, the Scoiatel can give you a range of options across all three positions. So you see here, I have a lot that's lined up in my infantry, but you'll see those two arrows that are rotating in upon each other. What those arrows mean is that I can place them on any one of the three rows. So I can take this Hawker Healer and I can place her in infantry, archery, or siege, whatever. And you can see a lot of these cards in this first row are like that. In fact, most of the base Scoiatel deck is part of that, you know, that look and feel there. Oop, I just put that card away. Oh well, I'll grab it again. So, when you're going through your, this guy, wasn't it? Dapper, no, it was Blue Elf Commando, right. Put you up there. So, the way I've constructed this custom deck is, I call it the Scoiatel Special, because a lot of it revolves around having special cards out, or using special cards to greaten your effect. The two that are really the five here that I'm going to be talking about, but the two main ones are these Hawker support cards. You see that they gain 3 strength whenever a special card is played. Now, the special cards are these cards down here. So you can see that I have stacked the boat with all of these cards. Now, you can couple these together, and that you can keep them on the board with an adrenaline rush if you happen to draw that. Really, really handy. But the main strat, the one that I've had the most luck with this deck, is having 3 Mahakam Defenders out. And I've been able to get all 3 of these out before, and it's just absolutely wrecked folks. What these do is that these automatically have Adrenaline Rush on them, meaning that they stay on the battlefield in between rounds. So if you put this one out round 1, if he stays alive, he will stay alive all the way through round 3 if it gets to that. Really, really cool card. And what you can do is that you can put the Mahakam Defender out, slam on a Swallow Potion, which adds 8 strength, and now all of a sudden he's got 11 strength. Likewise, if you have all 3 out, you can put down this Thunderbolt Potion, and it adds 4 strength to all 3 of these guys. So between the 3 of them, you've got 7, 21 strength just between these 3 cards. Really, really handy. Some of the other things that these units can do is, you know, remove 5 strength, but we've seen that before. Add 3 strength to all other non-gold units in the row. We have seen that before. You see here, I got my Sheldon Skaggs card. Really, really happy about that. The real fun thing about the Scoiatel deck is actually in this card, your faction card, the Francesca Frindebert card. You can redraw up to 3 cards. So let's say you start off, and you can redraw 3 at the beginning anyways. You've seen me do that. So you get your initial draw, you redraw, and on the subsequent draws that you get in round 2 and round 3, if it gets that far, if you're not happy with those cards, this can be a real lifesaver. It's still up to RNG, but you can really save your butt sometimes. Like one time I had basically all archery for whatever reason, and I wasn't happy with the special cards that I had out. Pulled out my Francesca, redrew some of the cards, and I ended up getting 2 Captain's Horns. Ones that I put on archery, and then the other that I put on, actually, one of these Dwarven Skirmishers, which was really, really handy in a pinch. I ended up winning that round. Super, super nice. The Scoiatel faction special, as opposed to giving you an extra card or augmenting your siege units or your gold units, whatever they happen to be, like with the Northern Realms deck, what your faction special ability is, you get to decide one round who goes first, whether your opponent goes first, whether you go first, or whether you're going to let the dice roll decide and you choose later. That could be really, really nice if you have an initial draw where, you know, you get some really strong cards out and you want to see what they put out right away. I often do that, you'll see. I've talked about that strategy with the prize-winning cow. Kind of a throwaway card. You know it's going to be useful later, but you are more interested in seeing what they're going to put out first. I don't know why I actually keep this in this deck. I could actually get rid of it and it wouldn't destroy me too much. So I'm actually going to add in a few more cards because I really want to augment this special abilities of the Hawker Healers and maybe even the Mahakam Defenders. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring in all 3 of these Elven Mercenary. Because what they do is they play a random non-gold special card from the deck. And you can see I have all gold or all bronze and silver cards here on my special deck. So we're going to run with that. I've got 36 cards total, 31 bronze. Unfortunately, the only other gold card I have is for the Northern Realms deck, so I can't use it here. Geralt is neutral. You can use them across all your decks. So let's get started here with the game. Okay, so we're playing a Skellige deck. These aren't a huge issue for the Scoiatel deck, mostly because what happens to the Skellige deck is they end up taking a lot of damage away from themselves through a lot of their base cards. So we're not too worried about it. Got a couple of these guys in here. None of these are really great, but I'm gonna take away the Swallow Potion and redraw that. That's not bad. I'm gonna take away my Hawker Healer. Ooh, that's not a good card. Fire Trap card. So I am gonna let the opponent go first. I've already chosen that. Now I've got a Biting Frost. I got that off the last draw. And we're gonna see what they put out. Okay, Clan Tursek. Gain 2 strength whenever another unit on your side is weakened but not destroyed. Oof, that can be kind of fun. So we're gonna instantly put out this Hawker support because both of them gain 3 strength whenever a special card is played, and I've got some special things in mind for them. And I'm putting them in the infantry deck because I'm gonna save this Biting Frost just for a little bit. Ooh, he's got a Savage Bear. From each non-gold unit that appears on the battlefield. That's a lovely card. Do I have anything that will counteract that? I think I'll just do this. And now he just gave me a chort.
We'll follow you always into the fair.
So you can see it attacks him as well. Can be awfully problematic. I am actually gonna wait. This is an interesting problem. Because he's got this 6 here that's gonna just wreck me if I don't... I'm gonna drop this guy. And I'm actually gonna take 2 points off of him. You saw that gave me 2 strength here. That's not a bad card at all. Okay, so now we're taking all sorts of damage off the board. I am actually gonna use this Biting Frost here. That brings his Savage Bear down. Unfortunately, it brings my Chort down as well. But hopefully, we can get rid of that Savage Bear. Hopefully. I might actually use this to get rid of that Savage Bear, because this guy is only going to get stronger. You going to bring out the 2 Clan on Crate Warriors? Yeah, this is a problem. This is a real problem. I'm actually going to pass this round. Because I want to get rid of that bear. Hopefully he'll take the bait. And let me leave in peace. Yeah, okay. And he won by a fair amount, but he also used a whole bunch of cards, including his faction card. So we'll see what we get here on the draw. And see, now I've got 2 Mahakam Defenders. Super nice. I am actually going to drop this guy first when I get the chance. When resurrected. So I just got to be wary of that. At this point, we are definitely looking forward to a round 3.
Bow before modern Freya.
Oh, he's gonna bring back that Savage Bear. Son of a bitch. There's gotta be some way to get rid of it. And I can't think of one. Might be able to get rid of it, or at least reduce its it's stuffed this way. I might get lucky.
Don't make me laugh.
Brings out Siri. That's a great card. I love the look of that card. We're gonna have to do something here. Now I'm on the defensive because of that Savage Bear. That's always a risk with Skellige because a lot of their cards get augments from things like Savage Bear and the Wild Berserker. And this guy's got a fully decked out Skellige deck, unfortunately. Let's see what he does. I'm a little worried about what he's picking here. Thinking out strats. Wonder what happens if he runs out of time on this one. It'll probably just choose two cards randomly, I'm sure. Okay. So now we are gonna have to do this, and I'm not sure I actually want to. Yeah, we're gonna have to.
That's it.
I'm gonna use this Thunderbolt potion on these guys next.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's got a sizable advantage over me now. Okay. We're gonna start trying to... Oof. Oof, that's brutal. That's brutal. I have completely lost this round, this match. This is gonna be... I just want to see if this will work. Oh, no way. Got a Commander's Horn. Brings me back up to speed. Yeah, see, and he just... We may get lucky on this. If I don't get lucky on this, yeah, I'm not going to get lucky on this. The best bet would be this one. No. That was close. Got rid of the Savage Bear. The problem is this trio. And I love this. If you have all three of these Witcher cards here, Lambert, Vesemir, and Eskel, they will draw the others from the deck, which is super, super handy. At this point, I don't have really a ton to do. I might get lucky with this.
Death awaits us all.
Because then he automatically plays again.
The storm's
Put him
coming.
there.
Let's enjoy the
Yeah,
weather.
and impenetrable fog. That actually did me worse. Part of the fun. So yeah, we're gonna pass. And that's that. Good game, my friend. Good game. See if we get the GG. We fought hard. Played the RNG game. Thanks, guy. So, something I wanted to show you guys. These card kegs are how you get new cards. It's all RNG, kind of self-decided. But the way that you... And I'll go through this in a second, but the way you can get card kegs is by using this ore here. We'll go over this in just a minute. But, let's open this up, see what we got. I really do hate this artwork. This cel-shaded style. So we got three cards in the monster deck, one from Skellige. What do we get from Skellige? Priestess of Freya. Resurrect a bronze non-medic unit. Interesting. That was one of the ones that just got patched out. The Gwent beta got patched, I think, yesterday, maybe the day before. And I know this was a huge problem because you could resurrect a bronze card, and people were just using it to resurrect medics, who would then resurrect other cards. It's becoming a problem. I remember reading this in the patch notes. See what we got for the monster deck. Ericus, nice. More Neckers. And a Golem, not bad. Now, what's really cool about the card kegs is that you get 4 that are kind of predetermined, and then you get 1 that you can choose. So out of these, I got 3 of these Mahakam Defenders already. These Dunbanner Heavy Cavalry, this is a Northern Realms card. These are super handy. You've seen these in action before in a couple of my older videos, but what they do is after 2 turns, they convert to gold. And part of the Northern Realms bonus is when a gold unit gets put on the field, whether it be Geralt or the Bloody Baron or this guy, they get +2 on their strength. So after 2 rounds, if you can keep him around for 2 rounds, he's gonna be 6. So I think I'm gonna go with this guy. All right, great. Not a bad draw. I really like that Priestess of Freya card. I'm still working on my Skellige skills, so why don't we do this, because I do have enough ore here. This is the shop screen where you can shop for kegs, and you can see it's pretty unreasonably priced at this point. 2 kegs, and you just saw the whole keg process. That cost you $3. $3 American. If you want 60, it's $70. $70 for 60 kegs, and it's all basically RNG. But what you can do is you can grind through levels and grind through victories and GGs, and you get chances for these ore and these scraps. Ore is for buying these, scraps is for actually crafting your own cards. We've got 185 here, so let's buy one of these suckers, huh? Yeah, do it. Do I want to open it up? Absolutely. I'm gonna pop this open for us. Okay, got some more Skellige cards, and then this is a neutral card, so something we can use in all of our decks. Light Longship, that's pretty good. It's immune to rain, so you don't need to worry about weather effects on your siege line. Clan Dimon Pirate, immune to fog. Discard all Clan Dimon Pirates from your deck. So, kind of a hit or miss. Manticore Venom, remove 4 strength from all instances of a non-gold unit on its side. So if you, like we saw this with the monster deck, if they're producing tons and tons of Neckers or Ericus, or something that's breedable and multiplies easy on the field, use this. Remove 4 strength from all instances of a non-gold unit on its side. Really, really nice. And got another Priestess of Freya. Pretty cool. And we get this. I don't actually own a Reaver Hunter, so I'm going to go with this one. But the Ancient Foglet we've seen. The Blue Mountain Commando we've seen. This one is interesting. Add 1 strength to all your other Reaver Hunters, wherever they are. After 2 turns, play a Reaver Hunter from your deck. Interesting. So it works like that Clan Dimon Cavalry, but it doesn't turn it gold. What it does is it just spawns in another Reaver Hunter. Now, I don't have a second Reaver Hunter, so it's kind of useless to me. But still, I don't own the card, so let's get it. Cool. Great. So that's gonna be it from me today, guys. I know it's kind of a weird episode. So what's going to be happening now with the Gwent series is I am actually going to be doing just casual Gwent throughout the weekends and posting that to you guys. If you are interested in seeing some of it live, I will be streaming it on Friday afternoons on Twitch, and then I will make that available on YouTube if that's your preferred market for doing that. I will put the Twitch link below if you're interested in following me along on the channel there. Otherwise, what will happen is every weekend I'll play through a couple rounds of Gwent, maybe an experimental, custom deck here, or maybe I'll use one of the starter decks just for kind of fun and just playing through it casually. That's where I'm having the most fun with Gwent, is trying out different cards and different decks, and I think that's what's really, really nice about this little plus button here, is that, okay, I'm really liking the Northern Realm starter deck, but I really feel like I could cater it towards just this type of cards or just this type of strategy. Bam, new deck, just create one. That was the whole idea behind this Scoiatel special. We saw that it can work if everything's working flawlessly, but he just had that Savage Bear in the Skellige deck. Rawr. So I'm looking forward to that and having a little bit more fun with Gwent. You'll be seeing those videos every weekend. I am the Orca Theory. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do whatever the hell you want, man. I'm just gonna be here. Bye-bye.